Starting in 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome. You're watching NewsX and I'm Shivani Singh. In the heart of Kolkata, the political ground is shifting beneath the feet of the Trinamool Congress in a way that feels existential. For nearly 3 decades, Mamata Banerjee's TMC was a monolith, a party defined by her singular shadow. But now, that monolith is cracking. We are watching a crisis that has escalated from a rough patch into a full-scale implosion. Following a crushing electoral defeat in May, the party is now grappling with its first ever formal split. 58 of the party's 80 MLAs have essentially broken ranks, aligning themselves with the expelled leader Ritabrata Banerjee to claim the mantle of the new Trinamool. Well, today the situation has reached a boiling point as Mamata Banerjee attempted to hold a high-stakes meeting at her Kalighat residence to project unity and stem the bleeding. But the reality on the ground? It was a massive setback. Reports confirm that the meeting was effectively aborted after a dismal turnout, signaling that the Didi magic, which once commanded instant obedience, is facing a challenge it has never seen before. Let's look at the anatomy of this collapse. It isn't just about MLAs, it's about the pillars of the administration. Firhad Hakim, the Kolkata mayor and one of Mamata Banerjee's most trusted lieutenants for over 3 decades, resigned on Wednesday. The mayor of Bidhan Nagar followed suit the very next day. These aren't just resignations, they are the canaries in the coal mine. When loyalists who rose to power alongside the founder start heading for the exit, it tells us that the party's rank and file no longer believe in the longevity of the current leadership. Now the rebels are making a very specific tactical argument. They claim that their fight is not against Mamata Banerjee herself, but against the growing influence of her nephew, Abhishek Banerjee. By framing it this way, they are trying to strip away the leadership of the second in command, while attempting to keep the popularity of the supreme leader intact. But as we saw at the Kalighat residence today, that balancing act is failing. And the party has already taken the drastic step of dissolving all organizational committees in West Bengal to prevent further fragmentation. But for many, it feels like an attempt to put a bandage on a gunshot wound. And then there is also the battle for the leader of the opposition's chair. This is where the legal and political warfare is getting dirty. The rebel camp, having secured the backing of 58 MLAs, has already been recognized as the primary opposition force by the Assembly Speaker. And the TMC leadership is now scrambling to move the Calcutta High Court, alleging that the signatures used to authorize these shifts were forged. It is a desperate scramble for legitimacy. While the party's stalwarts like Sudeep Bandopadhyay and Saugata Roy continue to insist that Mamata Banerjee will bounce back, the air in Kolkata is thick with the opposite sentiment. Veteran Rajya Sabha MP Shukhendu Shekhar Roy recently admitted in an interview that he is mentally out of the party, a sentiment that is reportedly spreading like wildfire through TMC's parliamentary units in both Delhi and in Kolkata. So what does this mean for the state? With the TMC in disarray, the newly formed BJP government led by CM Suvendu Adhikari is watching this implosion with keen interest. The fragmentation of the TMC isn't just a win for the BJP, it potentially opens the door for a total realignment of West Bengal's political landscape. If 58 MLAs can deflect in the state assembly, what stops that contagion from spreading to the Lok Sabha? What happens to the municipalities? What happens to the party symbol itself? Well, Mamata Banerjee built this movement in 1998 as a one-woman show. Today, she is finding that show can no longer go on the way it used to. The rebels are betting that the future of Bengal politics lies in a post-Mamata or at least a post-Abhishek era. and they are moving fast to ensure that they are on the winning side of history. Well, the party that once stood as the iron wall of Bengal politics is now a house divided. Whether Mamata Banerjee can perform the most difficult political surgery of her career, or whether this is the final chapter of the TMC as we know it, is a question that will be answered in the coming weeks. For now, Kolkata is holding its breath, and we will be right here to track every fracture in this developing story. Thank you for watching.